Welcome to the Murder Mystery Vault. Here is a story that will spark a conversation about the darkest depths of betrayal. Today, we explore a chilling case that will make you question every relationship around you. A brutal massacre where an entire family was murdered in their own home and their house set ablaze in one horrifying night. Before we dive into the details, I kindly invite you to subscribe to the channel. The Caffey family was a close-knit household, deeply rooted in their Christian faith and small-town values. Terry Caffey, the hard-working father, provided for his family as a state inspector, while Penny Caffey, a devoted mother, nurtured their children with love and care. Their two sons, 13-year-old Matthew and 8-year-old Tyler, were bright, energetic boys who brought joy and laughter into their home. The oldest child, Erin Caffey, was a 16-year-old girl navigating the complexities of adolescence. In 2007, Erin Caffey met 18-year-old Charlie Wilkinson while working at the fast food chain Sonic, and their relationship quickly blossomed into a romantic involvement. Wilkinson lived with his father and stepmother, only seeing his biological mother once or twice a year. To symbolize his commitment, Wilkinson gave Erin his grandmother's engagement ring as a promise ring. However, after noticing the ring during a church function, Penny Caffey insisted Erin return it. And then came the fateful night that changed the Caffey family's lives forever. On March 1st, 2008, around 3 a.m., the quiet of the Caffey household was shattered as Penny and Terry Caffey were abruptly awakened by the sounds of their bedroom door being smashed against the dryer in the adjacent laundry room. The commotion signaled an intrusion. The sudden and unfamiliar sounds shattered the quiet of the night, pulling Penny and Terry from their sleep into a horrifying nightmare that would change their lives forever. Penny was the first to be attacked. She was shot and then brutally stabbed with a samurai sword, resulting in near decapitation. Her screams echoed through the house as mortal terror took hold. In the chaos, 13-year-old Matthew was shot in the head. As he lay dying, his father Terry heard his desperate cries.
Charlie! Charlie, why are you doing this? No, Charlie! Please, why are you doing this?
Moments later, 8-year-old Tyler was repeatedly stabbed to death with the same sword. Terry, gravely wounded, was shot 5 times and left for dead. After the bloodbath, the attackers set the house on fire to destroy evidence. Miraculously, Terry survived. Crawling through the burning wreckage, he reached a neighbor's house, a harrowing journey that took over an hour. His determination to live was fueled by one purpose: to identify the perpetrators to the police. The perpetrators fled the scene, thinking their crime was complete. Once Terry made it to safety, a 911 call was made, and authorities swiftly arrived at the scene. He identified the primary perpetrator of the massacre. His testimony played a crucial role in bringing justice to the case, as the main suspect's involvement was central to unraveling the dark and tragic events that unfolded that night. After speaking with Terry Caffey, police quickly identified Charlie Wilkinson as the primary suspect. Acting on Terry's statement, law enforcement officers launched an immediate investigation and located Wilkinson and his 3 accomplices at a mobile home owned by Wade. The arrests marked the beginning of unraveling the horrifying plot, revealing why and who orchestrated the massacre and the chilling lengths to which perpetrators went to carry out the crime. As the investigation began, authorities quickly focused on Erin Caffey as she was the only family member left unscathed. Erin's demeanour seemed calm and devoid of remorse. For someone whose entire family had been brutally ended, this seemed highly suspicious. Her stories and behaviour raised suspicions among detectives who ultimately uncovered phone records, emails, and witness testimonies that linked her to the conspiracy. Witnesses reported seeing Erin's car parked near the crime scene the night of the murders. Her initial claims of innocence began to crumble under the weight of overwhelming evidence. This is when the true story came out, which was extremely shocking for this conservative community. Weeks before the murders, Erin was forbidden from seeing Wilkinson after Penny discovered his MySpace page, which contained references to profanity and sexual content. Frustrated and determined to be with Wilkinson, Erin, shockingly, began planning the murders with him, which they meticulously detailed over a month-long period. Additionally, a former boyfriend later revealed that Erin confided in him, saying she wished her family were dead. Her knowledge of the family's daily routines and their sleeping habits played a significant role in orchestrating the attack. The 4 suspects directly carrying out this demonic attack were 18-year-old Charlie Wilkinson, 20-year-old Charles Wade, in whose mobile van they were caught, 18-year-old Bobby Johnson. Wade's girlfriend, acting as a getaway driver, and Erin, who was sitting with Bobby, the youngest at 16. In the ensuing trial, Erin was charged with capital murder. Though her lawyers tried to present her as a victim of manipulation and youth ignorance, the court saw the chilling level of premeditation in her actions. Erin was convicted and sentenced to 2 life terms in prison, with the possibility of parole after 40 years. Charlie Wilkinson and Charles Wade received life sentences without parole, while Bobby Johnson, who played a lesser role, agreed to testify against the others in exchange for a 40-year sentence, with eligibility for parole after serving 20 years. The aftermath of the Caffey murders left the small town of Alba reeling. Terry Caffey's resilience and forgiveness became a powerful symbol of strength in the face of unspeakable loss. His ability to reconcile with the tragedy and forgive Erin was a testament to his deep faith and belief in redemption. For Erin, life behind bars will be a constant reminder of the grave mistake she made. Her case sparked discussions about juvenile justice, family dynamics, and the dangers of misguided love. The story of the Caffey family will forever be etched in American history as a haunting example of how love, betrayal, and the desire for freedom can lead to devastating consequences.